Right, we're going to learn to crochet the clouds. Here's an assortment that I've done. I always leave one really long end so that we can sew it onto whatever we're sewing it onto. So there's one. They're all different because I'm just making it up as I go along, and I think clouds are all different. So I am going to show you how to wild crochet a cloud, and like I say, they're all different. So hopefully by following what I'm doing, you'll be able to make your own unique clouds. I'm going to call each one of these a puff, a puff of a cloud. So yeah, you choose how many you want. So obviously you can make a big one, you can make a small one. We're going to start, because on the rainbow that I've done that's about 6 inches, this is quite a nice size. And this one I start with 8 stitches, but that's 1 stitch to turn, so it's really 7. So here we go. So we're going to start by making our loop like so. There's our little loop there. Hope you can see it. And then you sort of pull that in and a bit up near to the hook, but not too tight. Then you start threading the wool around your fingers. Do you remember how we did that? Like that. And now that is really taut. And then your thumb and finger hold your work, and this hand literally is to hold the hook, and this bit is really tight. And this is how we do tension, by lifting this finger up and down. So to do the cloud, I start with 8 for that size cloud. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I always keep my thumb and finger up near the hook. It just helps keep your tension. So 6, 7, 8. Now remember that last one was my turning one. So I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook, and I'm going to do 3 single crochet, and that effectively just goes round the corner. So a single crochet is you go in that loop there, yarn round hook, bring it through, so you've got 2, then yarn round hook again through the 2, and that is 1 single crochet. So we're going to do that again. So it's straight into the same space, yarn round hook, bring it through. So you've got 2, yarn round hook through that. That's 2 single crochet, and again yarn round hook, and then that's 3 single crochet. I'm going to unreel some wool now so that it makes it easier. Then what we're going to do here is we're going to go along our chain doing single crochet. So we'll quickly do that. I haven't counted it before because it just doesn't really matter, but I will. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're to the other end, and in that last loop we're going to do 3 single crochet again. So, and that makes it go around the corner, like I say. 1, 2, 3, then we're around the corner, then we're going to do the 5 back round along there again. So it doesn't matter if you add an extra stitch or you miss a stitch here. It's just the middle of the clouds, and it's your basis. So I'm not really going to count. I'm just going to carry on going along here, and you can see that I'm just crocheting both sides of my chain. And then when we come to the beginning, you just crochet into that first chain again, doesn't really matter where, and slip stitch it through. There we go. So we've got sort of this sort of shape. Then we're going to do our puffs. So this is where it's quite fun. So we are going to use single crochet, double crochet and treble crochet to make your puffs. Now, if you want to make a flatter puff, I would use trebles or all doubles. If you want to make it peak, you could do sort of 2 doubles, 1 treble, 2 doubles. So I'll show you what I mean. So we're going to start by going into the one at the very end of your cloud. So I'm going to go in here. I've put yarn round hook. I'm going to start with a double. So yarn round hook, and then we've got 3. To do a double stitch, you go yarn round hook through 2, yarn round hook through 2, and that is your first double stitch. Now we're going to make each puff, you go in that same stitch. So on this one, I'm going to do 2 doubles. So that's yarn round hook, and then yarn round hook through 2, yarn round hook through 2. Then I'm going to do a treble to make it have a peak. So that's yarn round hook, and then you've got 3 on there. Go yarn round hook through 1, through 2, through 2, and that makes your treble. And then we're going to do 2 more doubles, which is yarn round hook through 2, yarn round hook through 2, yarn round hook through 2 and 2. And then you sort of, to put it down, you'd go and do maybe a slip stitch here. You could do a single crochet or a slip stitch, but you can see you've got a nice curve there. Now I'm going to do a longer one. So to make it longer, you use trebles. So I'm going to go into maybe this one here and do a treble stitch. I'm going to do 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, all in the same space. And then I'm going to slip stitch it. I'm going to go across 2 and slip stitch it here. And a slip stitch, sorry, I might not have explained that. A slip stitch is you literally go in that stitch, bring the wool through, and you bring it through the hoop as well. And that's called a slip stitch. Now look at that nice puff there. So it's got one on the end now. We've got a nice big one there. And because it's all in trebles, it's quite a flat one, whereas this one's more, I don't know what to call it, but more rounded, shall we say. So then we're sort of at the curve again. So we could have one going around there. Now, like I say, it doesn't matter what stitches you do. I'm doing them in clusters of 3, 5 or 7 stitches. And you can change it as you go round and make lots of different clouds. So let's try another. Oh, I didn't put my yarn around the hook. So yarn round hook. And then we go into there. I'm going to do a double one now. So it's 1 double there. 2 doubles. 3 doubles. And now, can you see, you couldn't finish on a 3 at this point because it needs to sort of go down. So I would do maybe 5. I'm always doing odd numbers. They just sort of sit better. So there's 5. And then I just do a slip stitch into that the next stitch like that. So look where we are. Oh, it's already looking quite cloud-like. Sorry, this is a bit of a long tutorial, but it's all in one. So I'm going to make another one here. So I missed a couple of stitches. I'm going to do some trebles. So it's 1 treble, 2 treble, 3 treble, 4 treble, 5 treble. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's, can you see that I can make it sort of, I think I could bring that to the end actually. Let's see, if I slip stitch it all the way along there, let's see what that looks like. So I'm going to try and slip stitch in there and bring it through. Can you see what I've done? I've made it that it's only got 4 puffs. I don't like 4 puffs. I like it to be an odd number. So I'm going to pull that one out here. And then I'm going to add in another little puff because I like odd numbers. So I'm going to just put it in here like so. And then I'm going to make, so this is what it looks like so far. Can you see? I'm going to make another small one. So that means I'll do some doubles. So 1, 2, just going to do 3, just so it's a slight puff. Put it in there. Let's see what I've ended up with. There we go. Can you see that? Now you can do any version. There is no wrong, no right. Clouds are all different shapes and sizes. Mix up your puffs. So this one's got 7 stitches. This one's got 5. I think this one's got 5. This one's got 3. And you could just, yeah, make your cloud how you like. Have fun. I hope this is helpful. If there's anything I'm doing that makes it more difficult, please do let me know, because this is my first time doing YouTubes. And if you like it, comment below. Thanks very much. Goodbye.